Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ibsf World Snooker Championships of 2024. It's time for the World Masters semi-finals. Afghanistan versus Wales. Let the game begin.
Thank you.
Semi-finals, best of seven, the Williams to break.
Gentlemen, welcome to the IBSF World Snooker Championships of 2024. The host nation Qatar Doha fans. On behalf of Qatar Billiard Federation, we'd like to inform you this is the semi-finals of the World Masters. We hope you enjoy the show. It's going to be a long day today. It's the World's Women's Division of the final, straight after this one. So it's best of seven, and we hope you enjoy the show. Now this is my first time commentating on Philip Williams' match. I've known him over the years. Great character, lovely person as well. And as a poet, what can I say? Not only have I commentated on his matches over the years, I've got to know him as well. Such a great character as well. And there you go. What a shot he's just pulled out there. Been a great day for everybody so far. And congratulations to Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation and Abdullah, who's the director of the media, and also to the camera crew. It's our last day today. We will be sad, but we will be back in December for the biggest event in the world, the World 10-Ball Cup. So you won't miss any of the action. So if you prescribe to Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation YouTube channel, we do live shows every day on that event, and it starts on the 4th to the 14th. The biggest prize money in the world for a 10-ball World Cup event. So 100,000 US dollars for the winner. So enjoy that in December. But in the meantime, we're back to the semi-finals. Something very special is happening today, ladies and gentlemen. It's the World Billiards final. It's Pankaj versus Rob Hall from England. And what a match that is for you. It's not live stream, but I will give you updates every frame which is ended, so we can keep an eye on that. Now the women's semi-finals is live stream as well, and you can hop over there as well, but we'll keep you up to date. But in the meantime, I have news for you. Philip Williams at the table has made history in the snooker world. He is probably the first one in the world who's made a 147. So congratulations to Philip with his 147 achievement. Now the lights are on. Let's see if he have any big breaks. Well, those are very special moments to get a 147 with no lights on.
No, bro. اسمع camera is need okay. Camera 3. Camera 1.
So you can see now, Philip needs to keep control of the cue ball. And he's played that perfect. And what a road he's had in the World Masters. He had to beat the reigning champion of the world to get to this stage. In the quarterfinals, he beat Mohammadi, who got the world title. And now, in this game, he's up against another great player. And a beautiful black ball going to the corner. So well played. So congratulations to everybody who's achieved the semi-finals today. Well done. It's a great achievement to get here. They've had to come through group stages. And qualify. And now they're both relaxed, the 10 o'clock sessions. What people might not understand, when you play in tournaments, I play in many pool tournaments around the world, you have to turn up with what you have and play in the conditions. And what do I mean by that? I've often got off the plane and gone straight into the pool hall, and I'm playing my first game. I haven't checked into the hotel because of the time scale of different countries. And you have to play the best you can, and then when you finish your match, whether you won or lost, you have to go to the hotel, unpack, and then get ready for your next game. And these gentlemen are playing a 10 o'clock session, so they must have been up about 7 o'clock getting themselves all ready. And they finished their sessions yesterday, and all of a sudden they got to play straight away. So it's not a day of rest. It's a very difficult life in the pool world as well as the snooker world. And a lot of tournaments, they tend to have a roll-off system, and you have to wait in the arena or in the lounge to play when the table's available. But in the snooker, there's a time scale which is fantastic, and sometimes that can vary as well. So you have to adjust to that roll-on, roll-off system. And the TV table, for some unknown reason, it's the fastest table in the tournament, and it's down to the heat of the lights as well. The arena, as you can see, is all lit up. It's very bright out there. And that's a beautiful shot once again. The safety is very good. And we do our best to bring you live coverage all the way through the week. It's a sad it's our last day. The longest tournament I've ever done commentary on is 21 days, averaging 10 to 14 hours per day. And that was all of the women's division, the men's division, the masters, the teams, the singles, the single women's division. Incredible. And I loved every day of it. I'm learning all the time with the commentary in snooker, but the World Masters is incredible. I love the World Masters. Of all the tournaments, I think the World Masters I love very much, more than every other tournament. It's the journey these gentlemen have got to come here to get to the TV table. They've had centuries, they've done it all. This is an incredible journey they've took. So in the pool world, in the 9-ball game, we call it the roller coaster ride. In Hayball, we call it unbelievable emotional ride. Everything can change. In the snooker world, it's just a drama ride, really, because of the way they play snooker. Is incredible concentration of 4 hours. This match could last up to 4 to 5. And their concentration spell is incredible. So I've got so much respect for you guys. It's an incredible journey you take in the snooker world. And in the World Masters, it's a passionate ride. So you've got different emotional feelings in all of the sports. That's a beautiful shot. The way he plays that, it's just incredible to watch. Pockets are tight. He's just got down and played it. Yeah, it's there. Now, Philip has got a great chance to start the break building. So you can see now Philip has got a chance here to start break building. He's played that really well. So, final day today, I would have been completed in this year's World Championships a grand total of 63, well, at the moment it's going to be 63 World Championships in pool and snooker. And I'm really pleased to announce that it's been an incredible 13 years of journey to get that achievement. And well done to Qatar Billiard Federation, the Ibsf, the WPA, Joy Hable, Qatar TV, BN Sports, Outcast for an incredible journey of 13 years here in the commentary booth. And of course, there's more than that as well, because there's been Asian championships as well. Hundreds of episodes I've done. In fact, yeah, it must be hundreds. I have to look back when I get time to see how many episodes I've actually done. It's quite a lot. So that's a great achievement of happiness. I love coming in doing the commentary, guys. I try to take you on a ride of the emotional side of snooker. We don't really see it in the Masters. because they've been there and done it all. It's just a passionate ride. They're representing their countries and their family are watching. In their countries and clubs. And because of the TV companies, what happens is they feed off the live stream of the YouTube. And many years ago, 13 years ago, when I started, has to be careful with the white here. He doesn't want that to go in. He's okay. Because look where the white have been in the D. So 13 years ago, it was just me and my iPad. And they brought in companies to do the live stream. And the gentleman is still with us to this day, Mr. Darius. So congratulations to Darius, who's still today with Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation. So then, a few years on, Qatar Billiard Federation, in the last, around about 10 years ago, 10 years on, should I say, got a production team. Abdullah is the media director, and he's got everything set up. And we have a studio, a portable studio, which we take with us to the hotels. We have beautiful hotels, and he sets everything up. And we have a production team as well, and a professional photographer, Mohammadi, who takes beautiful photographs of all the players, memorabilia of their achievements in the World Championships, as well as Asian Championships as well. So it just goes to show how far we've moved on. And the achievement as well. So there's around about 100 of us to get everything up and running here in the beautiful home of Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation. The pride of Qatar for billiards sports complex. We have the snooker tables, hayball tables and pool tables, all ready for the future generation. And of course the coaches as well. Now the coaches consist of snooker coaches, Michael Russell, Michael Giorgio, and in the pool coaches we have Costa, Amir Rotter, and a grandmaster as well from Saudi Arabia, Mr. Mansoura, and he is an amazing coach, and they coach the next generation coming along as well as the national players. Big news for the future with Qatar Snooker Federation. Many more tournaments are coming, and of course Hayball in the future is here next year. 2 big events already took part here in Qatar, and the future is snooker players are playing Hayball. Some like it, some are finding it, oh, that's an easy game to play, and when they play the game they come along with their snooker cues and they realise it's a far more difficult game than it looks. And they're playing with 8mm tips, 9mm tips, and I'm afraid they're getting too much whip on the American ball. There's American pool balls on the Hayball table, and they can't pop the balls down the cushions. So, and the strategy and the jump shots, they're all on a learning curve, as we all are in the billiards world. Even Darren Morgan had a look at the Hayball table. Pankaj is playing Hayball. So it's a very popular spot. It's always where the prize money goes. Hundreds of thousands for the winner. And what a fantastic future they have. Competitions are all over the world at the moment. The life of a snooker player to the life of a pool player is completely different while we're watching the safety play. If you have snooker up, when I started playing snooker many years ago, I was around about the age of 15 when I played it. Would I play it to this day? I don't think I would. I find it very difficult for the concentration spell of 4 hours a match. And you've got to get that consistency of potting balls as well. And of course, you've got to earn a living. And the idea of a pool player's life is completely different. And everything's changed as well. So the American tables changed to 4-inch pockets. And you're playing tournaments all the time and you rely on a roller coaster of emotions. But snooker is the hardest billiard game to play in the world. It really is so difficult. There's nothing like it. The concentration spell, the mental ability of potting. And you've got to sit in that chair. I saw he ran the table 3 times and his opponent 40 minutes later is 4-0 down and he's out of the tournament. I mean, that was just incredible. So you have to have that ability and look at the focus and concentration you've got to have. Pool matches tend to be race to 7. The only tournament I really don't play in anymore, it hurt me so much. I was in the final and it was race to 7. It was winner breaks. I lost the roll up and I never had a shot. I don't think they play that often now. I think they've stopped doing those tournaments, the winner breaks. That's such a lethal game to play. So the journey these gentlemen have took to get here on the TV table is an amazing journey. And if you've just joined us, Phil's got the lead here, but his opponent is starting, Philip, sorry, is starting to catch up here. And the life of a referee, I don't know how they do it. Non-stop thinking, 4 hours. The same with the billiards as well. God. Pankaj was showing me the other day how to play billiards. I've never played it in my life. And he gave me some of his time. And after 10 minutes, I gave up. Kept on going in off. But no, billiards is an incredible game to play. The strategy of how to play it. And they ran like hundreds of points at a time. And they're playing in the world final today. It's Rob Hall versus Pankaj, and it's raced to 150 points, and we'll find out the score very shortly. I played Russian billiards. I won a competition, and I was in Georgia, and they took me to this billiard hall. It was like a supermarket. were full of tables, and I thought, wow, where? And I seen the snooker table, and they said, have you ever played on a pyramid table? And I said, pyramid table, I've never heard of it. So I had my pool cue, and they said, put your cue away. We got a cue for you. So normal standard of a pool cue, snooker cue is like 58 inches. My pool cue's roughly around about 60 inches. And all of a sudden, they bring me out this cue. It was like a javelin. It was like a dumbbell. I thought, wow, how am I going to hit the ball? So I was hitting, they were showing me how to hit the ball, the cue ball, and I could not pop. So I had the smiling grin, but they said it was going to be difficult, and it was, certainly was. And the cue ball hits the cushions, and it takes a different reaction as we watch the miss there. So a break of 20, still trailing by 10 points, and Philip knows he'd be happy with seeing that brown mist. I have played free cushion billiards, and that's the only game I believe, for me, is my favourite game. I think that the skill in learning how your angles. So if you ever get a chance to play free cushion billiards, have a go. It's an incredible game. Hayball is starting to be the future of billiards. Philip's not taking any chances here. He's caught that a little bit too fine. No, it doesn't happen in pool. In snooker, I think it happens a lot. When a player misses, you tend to miss. And when your opponent's potting, you tend to pot. Wow, if that doesn't go behind the brown, he's left it in the open here. But they're blue to the rescue there. It doesn't like going in the pocket if it's hit too hard. They tend to wobble and come out because they're hitting the knuckle first. That's a very good shot there on that red. So might play the containing safety shot in behind the yellow. That's a very good shot. So now to get out of the snooker, not only has he got to hit it, Philip has to find a little bit of magic, they call it. But unfortunately, the World Masters is down to perfection. They've been here before, they know what to do. So he's trying to rest the cue ball on top of the red. It's a very difficult shot to get out of. Wow, we'd be happy with that. That's a great recovery. He's not let anything in the... Only one red out of the three. You can see. What a shot. Well played. And also with snooker players, you see them so calm and relaxed, sitting down in the chair. They're just waiting. And that's down to years of experience. We're completely different. We're on edge because of the game. Puts you there. We're sort of like just waiting for an opportunity. So you can see that's another good shot there, but he's just left him to see this red. He has to be careful though. I have seen them double kiss. I got a feeling, I don't know why, I think we're going to be here for a while. We started at 10 o'clock session and half an hour is gone. It's hard to believe yesterday in 40 minutes the match was finished. Past the 7. So this game is looking like 45 to an hour long. We could be here for 3 or 4 hours. Probably more. Tactical play goes into place. The games tend to go like this, but it's been said no two games are the same. But right now, we're watching a tactical battle. Whoever wins this match will advance to the finals of the World Masters of 2024. I've just seen the trophies and the prize money. Congratulations to all the players in the semi-finals. So they got prize money, they got beautiful trophies. The Qatar Billiard Federation and the Ibsf have done an amazing setup here for all this to happen. Wow, unless he's hit that cue ball from the two reds. I don't think he has, so more safety coming now. I love this part of the game. Tactical battle. Two warriors going in here. Tap on the table there, and he's hit all three reds. Look at that. I think he can just see it though. Maybe a fraction. That That was very clever. Has he hit on all three reds? I think. Oh, it's just come out. Beautiful. Look at that. The skill in that shot is so difficult because he can't afford him to see one potable red, and that's what the skill is about. Just rolling it in and saying, well, I can make a safety, but you're not going to see a red. So it's very good. In this game, I call it bogged down snooker. They're just tying everything up, and they don't want to really release those two red. The potting positioning, they just want to play over safety as well. You know, they don't want to go for it. They're just, there's the double kiss, and that could be the problem. Bogged down snooker, as I call it. And that could turn this into another good opportunity. Has he got the angle? Well, he has got the angle to kiss out the reds. I feel that he has to take it on. He doesn't. This is the problem. When you place too much safety in snooker, I've learnt this, you tend to forget what you're there for, potting balls. And you lose the game. So he needs to take the green on, move the reds out. Well, I'm surprised there. He could have forced the angle. More than capable, but he's playing conservative safety. I asked Darren Morgan to join me in the commentary booth today, but he wants to be in the arena supporting his dear friend. And Darren Morgan had the chance, an opportunity yesterday, and he was explaining to me he missed the brown to win the match.
Saleh, Mohammadi, 4.
That is an excellent safety shot. Not only has he got to hit it, got to get it safe. Putting on the cue ball, he's striking 20 past 4. There it goes. Perfect. That's a great shot. I'd be happy with that. So let's have a look at the time. 5 points in it, and we're at 35 minutes of play. And this is taking a mental strain on the body. Believe me, they're mentally and physically getting drained on this one game. They're putting all their energy into the first game. Why do the players do this? Because it's the importance of the first frame. They don't want to give away any opportunity of a chance. Philip has got a chance here. He has to take this red on. And this could be a nice little frame winner. Just this red needed, because everything is in the open. He won't need the blue, the pink and the black. He will have enough points. But he has to make this red. Can he do it? No. But he might have just got a bit fortunate there. I'm watching the replay. Because you play safety for so long, you tend to forget to pot the balls. 5 points in it. This red, he might be taking this on to the corner, the left-hand side. No, he's missed it, but where's the red? Where? That is unbelievable. Gentlemen, mysterious things are happening on the snooker table. Unbelievable. Well, I'm looking at the replay there. How did he miss that? So he's took that in. Well, it was a difficult red. The red he missed. I've looked at the replay, and yeah, he's caught the knuckles. But that's gone now. But right now, he has to get out of the snooker. So all of a sudden, you have control of the game, and then you lose control of the game, and you're snookered. And the emotional side here, swerving around the screen, is so difficult. And I don't see a path to this red. Is he going in between the blue? Wow. This will be the shot of the championships if this happens. What a shot. That was fantastic. And a snooker pack. It's like a pool match. The good fortune and the misfortune happening. He's such a lovely gentleman. Amazing guy. Great character. Great player. He's rolling back the years now. He's so happy. He's one match away from the World Masters final. Will he be... No, he's just missed it. And that deadly rule of that foul and a miss. We don't have that in the pool world, the foul and the miss. But right now, the record I've seen, let's have a look, is 7 in a row. And that is about spot on for the cue ball. I've just looked at the replay and that's about spot on. The record for the fouls and the miss in a row is 7 in a row. And that happened in the beginning of the week in the World Championships. Never seen that before. So he's got it this time. And he might pot it. Well, he's missed it. And that could be the frame loser. Because 35 plays 41. But the yellow is Let's have a look. Does the yellow go? Philip would be devastated that thing dropped, but the pink here or the black, he's got the angle if he wants it from either of them, to be fair. Unless it goes past the brown, he might take the green. He's just looking. I've seen players take the pink as well to get there. So he's taking the black, holding for the yellow. That's a beautiful shot. So it does go past. So, getting from the yellow, he wanted to go higher. He didn't want to use the rest. This is interesting. Did you see how he used this? We do this as well. It's not. It's because of the mental strain players go through in any billiard sport. They're just telling themselves where they want the cue ball. That's a beautiful shot. So this green, and it will start to be worrying times for Philip. He knows now that he is trailing, but this 3 points is... Oh, he's missed it. He has missed it. But where's the green gone? A sigh of relief there from Philip. He knows that this green ball to the brown, he will need the blue. Awkward bridging. Has to be careful. Yeah, he's missed it. It's an expensive miss, I'm afraid. Because this gentleman only needs the green and the brown. And starting to look comfortable. He's got the angle if he wants to kiss out the blue. But he's took it a different route. But this brown now will take him to 58 points with 18 on the table. So this blue, he's looked at the scoreboard. It's just gone up. 35. Plays 58. But where's the blue? Wow. Interesting. Not good enough, I'm afraid. It was so difficult to hold the cue ball. The table's very fast. So this blue ball to take the first frame. And we've come up to 45 minutes for one frame. Yesterday, the home match was over in that time scale. of best of 7. So this pink So we're going to bring the scoreboard up for you, ladies and gentlemen, and see what's happening in the other semi-finals. Let's have a look. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news there. The world final of the billion. 7, Robert Hall, 0. Pankaj, 1, leading by 56 points. That's the final. Let's have a look in the women's division. Oni, 1, Wendy, 1. That's a good match. And in the other semi-finals, we got some great matches going on today. We're the only one on the group. Oh no, we're not. Yeah, yes we are. We're the only one with 1 frame. Everybody else is in the 2nd frame. And the Masters semi-final, 3 frames on the board. So we're going to be here for a while. And we hope you enjoy the show. But in the meantime, well done to Qatar Snooker Federation, the host nation, putting on this incredible tournament. Sorry. And then we go straight into December for the biggest prize money in the world. The World 10-Ball Cup, sanctioned by the WPA. So, exciting times here in December. 4th of December to the 14th, and you'll join me then back in the world where I live, in the pool world. But in the meantime, in the snooker world, the Masters semi-finals. Can Philip bring it back? Stay tuned. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, welcome. Has been up at the World Championship Billiards, watching a little bit of the final. It's been a great game so far. Good fortune. I just spoke to Philip, and you know, a couple of games has ran away from him on good fortune for his opponent. The game does. I don't often get to watch the game other than the TV table, so I get a chance to have a break in my break, watch the World Championship Billiards, which I absolutely love as well. You can see here Philip needs to start scoring. He cannot afford to lose this frame. Players tend to panic when they're 3-0 down, knowing their opponent only needs one frame. And good fortune creeps in as well. It seems that in snooker it does even itself out. In the pool world, it tends to run away with the player who's had good fortune. It doesn't really even itself out, but snooker it does. To cut this is very difficult, but I have a pack of red. Looking at taking this black on, I think this is the right shot. To be fair, you got to stay positive and say to yourself, every chance I'm going to cut this black in and hold on to the pack. So here we go. Yeah, great. Oh, it knocked on the door, I'm afraid. But that was a great. It wasn't easy. I've often talked about the players of their careers, but it's always important to remember they can only bring what they have at the table today, this morning. And the match has been going on for over an hour now, an hour and 20 minutes. And yesterday we saw a session, a faster session, all over in 40 minutes. As we watch now, this red, he might come off the black here, possibility. He's played that very well. I have news for you. At 3, it will be the Women's World. And I will be having a very special guest joining me today. That's a beautiful shot. This game, snooker, ladies and gentlemen, just hear my opinion about snooker. The skill you have to have, the ability of potting boards is incredible. The concentration spell, even when you're away from the table, feel it on every shot. The stamina snooker players go through is incredible. It really is. So I've got so much respect for you guys. It's incredible. Well done. We have time limits in our pool world. We have shot clocks. We have time for the match to be ended. 1 hour and 40 minutes. After that, you go to a black ball shootout. But right now, this game has gone beyond that. I know they used to do speed snooker as well. They tend to all types of games they play with a stop clock. Makes you play the game faster. But the traditional way of playing snooker is relaxing and enjoying it and playing, break building. But sometimes it doesn't go that way in some games. The longest match I've ever played on was I think it was best of 5, and we're on the second game. So it does go on to that stage. So it does happen with the time scale. But it's the way the game's played. It's a game of strategy. It's a game of believing in taking on the shots. And the World Masters is my favourite because they've been there, done it all. And Philip, I managed to watch him play over the years. This is my first time I've commentated on his match. He's done so well to get to the TV table. You had to beat the reigning champion of the world in the previous match, and he did it. So you can see now this tactical battle is starting to be a lot of pressure on the players. I don't know how they do it. My concentration spell in snooker is about 20 minutes. To be fair, such a difficult game to play. Yeah, and that's the unforced error his opponents put him in. And that's part of the game as well. Errors. We don't really make that in that area for unforced errors in the pool world. We tend to try and create clearances. We try and run the table, jump the balls, all that sort of thing. But now and again you can get a frame on a good safety shot, but it's very rare. The standard of we play at. But right now this black now is going to disappear into the middle. He's a lovely gentleman, both of them are, as we watch the black disappear, and he's got here as well. Very well played. So I just feel Philip, with that unforced errors, getting bogged down. His opponent's saying, well, I'm not going to let you pot balls. I'm just going to get in there, play safety, wait till you force the error, and then I'm going to come back and win the match. So he's not taking any chances. He's just creating the safety play for the unforced errors. So that's what good masters do. The masters do that. He's a very good billiards player as well. To get in the final of the World Masters, I can confirm the Thailand player is 3-1 up. I don't know what the scoreboard is at the moment. I've just been watching a bit of the billiards, but right now this starting to break build. Very nicely done. You won't use those two reds over there. Snooker players tend to use the reds in the open unless they got the perfect angle to crash into the ball to bring it off the cushion. They don't tend to really. See the focus? He's been like this for the last 2 hours. Incredible focus. So he has to take the red in the middle now. And this is putting strain on your opponent. Mental strain. And what that means is his opponent hasn't potted. He's potted one ball in this third game. And all of a sudden he has to go to the table and run the table. And it's going to be very difficult for him. But his opponent, this gentleman at the table, is starting to play his game. See another red now to the middle. He's smart. He should have had a better result, but when you go into the cluster, it tends to go in favour of the player attacking. But on this occasion, he's tied up. But he has got the red. And Philip will know now that this red will take him in to the 50s. But he's missed it. Or has he? Or has he? Wow. Unbelievable. And Philip's coming to the table, trailing 41 points. And don't forget, he's got a practice record. He achieved a 147 at the hotel the players are staying at with no lights on. Now the lights are on. He has to get a big break. So this cut here, he's got to make it happen. He can't afford to miss it. Well, he's played that nicely. Well done. Philip from Wales has to start breathing fire to get back into this match. Much better. Great performance now. This is the best he's played in the match. He hasn't had much of a chance, to be fair. He's missed good opportunities. But right now, this black to start catching up is very important. He's got to get it. Yeah, he's just composing himself. He knows the value of this black. It's a frame opportunity, or being 3-1 down, oh, 3-0 down. Has he got it? Yes, he has. So this red now, up for the blue. Very well played. Very well played. Perfect on the blue. You couldn't have asked, you couldn't have put the cue ball anywhere else. And he's really happy. So this red now, he's got the angle to kiss the other red off the cushion if he wants to and rely on a bit of luck. But there is a key ball, and it's the green ball. Well, Philip, here, watch the frame disappear now. A little 15, little 20 break. And that red just below the middle pocket will be the key red, but right. Philip can't believe he's missed that opportunity. But wait a minute, another one. Both roll up behind the blue, a possibility. It's too risky to take this red on. And he's on. Has he left the red? Not too sure. He's looking at it. Just go past the black. Well, it's all happening now. Both players. And Philip has got this red to the middle to hold on to this frame. He has to break build. He's 21 behind. So that's a very good containing shot here. Start to break build. He knows that it's very important. He cannot afford to lose this frame. Beautiful shot there. And Filman, if he takes this black, the scores will be 4. Oh, 1 point in it. But he needs that red. Very good shot. Held a beautiful line for the yellow to the green. And in snooker we tend to do it in the pool world as well. We try to hold the alignment shot. So he's not going to do too much with the cue ball. Possible just stun the cue ball through. Hold for the green. See how he's stunning it in? He's just raised the cue just a fraction. Watch how he does it. Ready? See that? That's your stun run through. So he's striking the cue ball down into the cue ball, but halfway. If he does it any more, it will go through too far, and that's what you need to train at, to just stun through. Such a delicate shot. It's a beautiful shot to learn. See another shot he's here. He's using side on the object ball. See how he did it? So as soon as you hit the green, it's got the alignment to go in the hide. So as soon as it touches knuckles, it will just slide in. To master that shot as well is very good. So this frame has slipped away again. Just the pink required to prevent the snookers from coming back. I've seen players when they play 4 or 5 snookers, they're still playing. As we see now, the black disappearing, and well played. It's done very, very well there. You need good fortune in this game. So there's the result. Ladies and gentlemen, in the billiards where Cash against Robert Hall is leading 2 frames to 0, 109 points, and he's up the table with more points coming. Then let's have a look in the other one. The gentleman from Thailand through to the final. Now look at the ladies. It's best of 5. It's 2 apiece. On the door versus Wendy. Who will be in the final? So it's all, ladies and gentlemen, join us at 3 o'clock today. It's our last match. It is the women's final. The men's will be played on another table, and we wish you all the best if you've got time to come back and watch the outcome. Pankaj is 1, 3-0 very shortly. It's on 118. It's only raced to 150, and those players get thousands of points. 121. I have watched the billiards. I've done the World Championships on billiards, and it's one of my favourite games to commentate on. But in the meantime, it's all happening here. Philip has to somehow find 4 frames in a row. Let's get back to the action. And there we go. Beautiful break. Has to go for it. He can't afford to play safety. In snooker, I've learned the players who go for it tend to win. a lot of players tend to play safety and hoping for that opportunity will come for their game to win, but it doesn't happen in the standard of snooker today. I was speaking to the top players yesterday afternoon, and they were explaining they have incredible players in training. They don't miss balls every day of the week. They don't miss. As soon as they come in a tournament, they can't win. Can't win matches. As we now see, not too sure, soon tell you, it's a foul and a miss. Darren Morgan explained to me in an interview he doesn't practice with anyone. He tends to put in 30 to 40 minutes practice session, and if he gets a century, they tend to be in matches. And he had 121 in his first TV match, so he's more than capable of getting centuries and working hard. And he was explaining the players of today take chances, get good fortune, and win matches. Snooker has evolved in such a way it favours the tactical safety player with incredible potting abilities. I've seen in the World Championships this year some incredible never seen before, and then they can't make the next round. You need the all-round game in snooker, your safety and your potting ability. But now, right now, Philip has to somehow find 4 frames in a row. So let's have a look at this. If it's taken, we're coming up from 10 o'clock to 10 to 12 now, and we're on the 4th frame, so that's 2 hours. For Philip to win 4, we're going to be up to a possible 3 hours. So the game will take 6 hours roughly to play. Is the stamina there for that? And I'm sure it is. He has to score though. He can't afford to miss. Every shot he's playing now, this is his last shot in the tournament. So there's an interesting fact that is. He will play completely different from frame 1 to where he is now, because he knows he cannot afford to miss one shot. Having said that, he will put in 100% concentration, and he's taken his time all of a sudden. He's starting to realise he's got a golden opportunity. He's had them before, and he's missed opportunities. However, his opponent is getting good fortune to take 1 or 2 frames, but that's the game. And the way Philip is playing, he's accepted the. He's 3-0 down. He's going to give it 100% concentration, 100% focus, because he knows every shot is his last shot in this year's World. And that's a beautiful power shot, that is. So he has to go in and out of the balk line. But he's thought, well, I'll take the long red on now. This isn't easy, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to pot it. And what a shot he's just pulled out there. Representing Wales, breathing fire now. He's got to do a comeback. So this green, he knows exactly, he just wants to come the right, sorry, the left side of it. There it is. Oh, he's overran the cue ball. He didn't want to play for, maybe he had two options. And this is the best performance we've seen of Philip this morning. He hasn't really done much wrong. But we have seen a miss now. Was that his last shot at the championships? I would have loved to have seen a comeback. Is playing a major part out there. So we'll take this red to the corner. A very clever shot. He had the javelin there. Playing that shot, really overstretching. He took his time. He'd be happy to roll in behind the brown. But some players like to take the brown off. Really attacking shot. And he's got him, and he will take the brown on. Great effort here. And there it is. Because he took the brown on, what message does that send into his opponent? Well, basically saying, I don't need to play safety. I'm just going to go in there and pot balls because I'm 3-0 up. And I'm forcing my game to play, potting. And that's how he operates. Very smooth and calm. He'll roll into the pack here. He won't give anything away. But wait a minute. He's left the red. Philip. The unforced error has crept in. Philip, take your time. Now, this black. Yeah, his opponent can't believe he's left the red on. And look at the score. It'd be into the 30s. Yeah, well played. Well played. He wanted to be a bit higher. Maybe 3 or 4 inches higher, just below the red there. and he would be perfect. Now he has to play for the blue. He could try and control the cue ball, but it's too risky. Yeah, he's gone for the blue, but he hasn't come on. The pressure is just sneaking in a little. He's at a winning position now. So the balk line. Not too sure which. So he's got to come out perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. Well, he's picking them on. Just a little bit of topspin here. So he's aiming the cue ball up around about, I would say, 1. Try and help you out how I see they use the cue ball. Watch how they use it. We have spots on this cue ball to identify how the spin is used. I believe they tried to do that in snooker many years ago, but they have it in billiards. So watch the cue ball as he strikes the cue ball. See it? So he's going 1. Watch the cue ball. So what that does is it gives the angle to kiss into the red and flick off. If he was on the cue ball, he's just going forward, and he can't go 5 to 11 on that side of the cue ball because the angle would send the cue ball away. So the timing on the cue ball is perfect. So imagine oh, how did he miss that? I can't believe it. The easy one has been missed today. Black off its spot. Snooker players find that the easiest shot on the table. So the lead of 37 plays 29. 36 is the lead. I think. Hang on. I apologise to get the maths right. Our scoreboards has only just gone up, so let's have a look. 30. So that's 20, 27, 27. So now he has to get. Well, he's taking on the blue here. I'm surprised if he takes the blue on. The pink is the right way. But he's taking the blue. This is missable, ladies and gentlemen. Full of confidence. So, interesting time. 37 plays 15. That's a nice shot. He used reverse side to come up off the cushion. That's such a delicate shot. So all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, the lead is starting to claw back now with this break. So he has to open up these two reds. So what he's going to do, he's going to pick them off. They call it the cherries. I was speaking to Darren and he was explaining the cherries is what they do. They pick them off one at a time. They don't really create and move too much. So picking them off one at a time. So where's he going for his red then? I can't see his next red. Oh, that's how he did it. He screwed the angle into them. So that's a clever shot. But that was the problem. The pink gets spotted and ships. Or the ball, when they brought the ball back out, the colour is messing everybody up, and it's absolutely done it again. So this red, but he doesn't want to get the rest out. He fancies taking this on. He's got two choices. Well, he's going straight to the box. Watch the cue ball. Quarter past 3. Well played. Stayed down on his cue action. Will he take the blue? Not too sure. So this blue is worrying times now for Philip, knowing that the 3 easy cherry reds are all waiting. Stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, and all of a sudden the points are gone into the 50s. So just got to stop the cue ball, hold for the pink. I've enjoyed this match because it has some twists and turns in it. Yeah, well played. So this pink now, and he'll take the lead, go into 4. Plays 37. Yeah, he played that perfect. Snooker is so difficult to play. They're all you come here and play on the TV table. You've got to adapt to the table, you've got to adapt to the conditions. You've got to adapt to the tournament. And this gentleman, the winners of 2020 is 2 away. So this red, the pink to the yellow, and everything's on its spots. But he's gone for the blue, and that's perfect. On behalf of the Confederation, on behalf of the IBSF, we say thank you for joining us. It's been a great match. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I really have. Philip had a chance to come back. He missed the black off the spot. And this gentleman was incredible. Good for helped him. You need that. So this yellow to the green, everything's on their spot. They've done this millions of times. But right on, and he put it away. What? Wait a minute. So that takes him to 56, 47 break. He might even take this green on as a double. 22 on the table. The key ball is the black. Does he cut? He's looking at cutting it in with safety. And there, what? Missed it. He's Here we go for the long brow. So here we go. He's looked at the scoreboard. He knows now with only the 22 on the table, so it's going to be all over Byron Snookers. Wow, he's gone. 18 on the table. I enjoyed. I hope you did as well. I was hoping Philip would do a comeback, but right now the match is over. Stay tuned for the interview. Goodbye.
59.
Speaking my language.
That's okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IBSF World Snooker Championships of 2024. The World Masters has shown a great performance from both players. How are you feeling after that match?
It's a very exciting match because I'm playing very well today. It's some shot he missed, and I will do my confidence develop to every frame my concentration for the match.
Well, I've seen you play over the years, and I've done commentary on many of your matches, and that was a very emotional, passionate performance you achieved. How does it feel to be in the World Masters of 2024?
Yeah, because I was before I'm not too much on practice. Now 6 months I was practice a lot to concentration for the Master World Championship. So this is the result. So I came on the final now today. Thank you.
Right. Congratulations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the IBSF World Masters Final will be played later on this afternoon. Join us right now at 3 o'clock. We will be live around the world for the women's final. Till next time, on behalf of Qatar Snooker Federation, we say thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody.